Take time out of your day to focus on doing things that you enjoy that are not related to your work. You cannot do this constantly. In fact, if you are, it ends up hurting the work a lot. So what I started doing is I started journaling every day, because what I felt after, in the 2 years after the shooting, was I thought PTSD would make me feel sad. I thought it would make me feel anxious. I definitely felt anxious and sad at times, but really more than anything, the way that it affected me is I just didn't feel anything. I felt numb. I didn't laugh. I didn't cry. I didn't smile, and all of these things affect us in different ways. And in my case, the best way of addressing that was getting back in touch with my emotions and not treating them as something that I just need to put in a box and not address and act as if they're not there, but really start to process them as they're happening. And the best way for me to do that was having a good group of friends around me that I checked in with, that I worked with. And I took the intentional effort to not talk about what we're working on. So because those friends and friendships that you have cannot solely be based around work. In fact, I would argue they need to be based almost at a spiritual level with each other, like a brotherhood or sisterhood or, siblinghood, where you understand each other and you see each other in some ways, even though you may not be related by blood, you're related by love for each other. Because that love is what makes it possible for these social movements to succeed, because they require persistence. And history of these social movements, if you look at it, it's the product of chance and circumstance. We can only know what the circumstances were around this. You have to realize though, that when those chance and circumstances do come together, amazing stuff can happen, but you can't know when those stars are going to align. So you need to do stuff consistently in a proper manner and well planned out, so that when that chance does line up, you can actually have a success, to help move things forward.